Yep, I think we're all good now, so let's get started. Welcome to the Bellevue City Council meeting. It is Tuesday, February 16th, 2021. I think we were all here at 6 o'clock, but technically it is 6:06 right now. Pursuant to the Governor's Executive Order number 20-36 and 21-02, and due to the concerns related to the coronavirus, this City Council meeting will be conducted virtually. No member of the We'll skip the Pledge of Allegiance and invocation this evening and call the meeting to order. Susan, could you take roll call, please?
Councilman Simpson?
Here.
Councilman Cook?
Here.
Councilman McCaw?
Here.
Councilman Preister?
Here.
Councilman Burns? Councilman Burns?
Here.
And Councilwoman Welch?
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. All council members are present. Item 4, Open Meetings Act. A copy of the Open Meetings Act is posted on the council chamber's entrance, and it can also be found online under Nebraska Revised Statutes 84-1407 through 84-1414, as well as on the Governor's Executive Order 20-36 and 21-02. Item 5, Approval Agenda and Consent Agenda, Claims and Advisory Committee Reports. 5A is approval of the agenda. I have a motion. Councilman Cook.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion to approve the agenda. I'll second that.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Welch to approve the agenda. Any questions? Please vote.
Councilman Stinson?
Yes.
Councilman Cook?
Yes.
Councilman McCaw?
Yes.
Councilman Preister?
Yes.
Councilman Burns?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Welch?
Yes.
All voting yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 5B is approval of the consent agenda. Items marked with an asterisk are approved where this item is, unless otherwise removed. Do I have a motion? Councilman Cook?
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda. I'll second that.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Welch to approve the consent agenda. Any questions, discussions, or does any member want anything removed? Seeing none, please vote.
Councilman Cook?
Yes.
Councilman McCaw?
Yes.
Councilman Preister?
Yes.
Councilman Burns?
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch?
Yes.
And Councilman Stinson?
Yes.
All voting yes.
Thank you. That'll move us to item 7, which are special presentations, and we have none this evening. Item 9, approved citizen communication. No communications were received. Item 10, liquor licenses. We did not receive any. Item 11, ordinances for adoption, third reading. 11A, ordinance number 4024, request to rezone lots 1 through 263 and outlots A through D, Alta Kalina, being a platting of the south half of the northeast quarter of Section 7, Township 13 North, Range 13 east of the 6th PM, Sarpy County, Nebraska, from Ag to RS 72 and RD 60 for the purpose of single-family residential development. Applicant is Orchard Valley Inc. Location is South 48th Street, south of Capehart Road. Susan, would you read that ordinance, please?
Yes. Ordinance number 4024, an ordinance to amend the official zoning map of the city of Bellevue, Nebraska, as provided for by Article 3 of ordinance number 3619 by changing the zone classification of land located at or about south of 48th Street and Capehart Road, more particularly described in section 1 of the ordinance, and to provide an effective date.
Thank you, and I'll take a motion. Councilwoman Welch?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I make a motion that we approve ordinance number 4024.
Second.
Motion by Welch, seconded by Stinson. Any comments, discussion, questions? Councilwoman Welch?
Just a quick comment, Mr. Mayor. This developer does a great job of adding jobs to our community, great houses to the subdivision, great houses for people to buy. Just very proud that he wants to continue building Bellevue.
All right. Thank you. Any other comments? Seeing none. Susan, would you take the vote, please?
Yes. Councilman McCaw?
Yes.
Councilman Preister?
Yes.
Councilman Burns?
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch?
Yes.
Councilman Stinson?
Yes.
Councilman Cook?
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Takes us to 11A1, request to approve preliminary plat lots 1 through 263 and outlots A through D, Alta Colina. Take a motion. Councilman Cook?
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion we approve 11A1. I'll second that.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Welch. Any comments, questions? Seeing none. Susan, would you take the vote, please?
Councilman Preister?
Yes.
Councilman Burns?
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch?
Yes.
Councilman Stinson?
Yes.
Councilman Cook?
Yes.
And Councilman McCaw?
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Sudbeck, for bringing another development to Bellevue. And I did look that name up, and it appears Alta Colina is wine country in Italy somewhere, so just for some history. Item 11B, ordinance number 4023, request to rezone Lot 2, Bellevue Business Park Replat 6, from Ag to FX for the purpose of flex development. Applicant is Dennis Schwar, LLC, general location 10th Street and Alberta Avenue. Susan, would you read that ordinance, please?
Ordinance number 4023, an ordinance to amend the official zoning map of the city of Bellevue, Nebraska, as provided for by Article 3 of ordinance number 3619 by changing the zone classification of land located at or about 10th and Alberta Avenue, more particularly described in section 1 of the ordinance, and to provide an effective date.
Thank you, and I'll take a motion. Councilman Cook.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion we approve ordinance number 11B 4023.
Second.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Stinson. Any discussion? Please vote.
Councilman Burns?
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch?
Yes.
Councilman Stinson?
Yes.
Councilman Cook?
Yes.
Councilman Councilman McCaw
Yes.
and Councilman Preister.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Item 12, ordinances for public hearing, second reading. We have none this evening. Item 13, ordinances for introduction, first reading. 13A, ordinance number 4026, request to rezone lots 1 and 2, Figgy Land Overlook, being a platting of tax lot 11 located in the southeast quarter of the southwest quarter of Section 10, Township 13 North, Range 13 East of the 6th PM, Sarpy County, Nebraska, from Ag to RS 120 for the purpose of residential development. Applicant is HBC Homes. Location 2116 Fairview Road. Susan, would you read that ordinance, please?
Ordinance number 4026, an ordinance to amend the official zoning map of the city of Bellevue, Nebraska, as provided for by Article 3 of ordinance number 3619 by changing the zone classification of land located at or about 2116 Fairview Road, more particularly described in section 1 of the ordinance, and to provide an effective date.
Thank you. The second reading and public hearing will be March 2nd, 2021 at 6 p.m. Item 13B, ordinance number 4027, request to amend section 5.28 City of Bellevue zoning ordinance regarding permitted uses in the MH zoning district to allow for concrete recycling. Applicant is Douglas Ernest from Central Recycling LLC. Susan, would you read that ordinance, please?
Ordinance number 4027, an ordinance to amend section 5.28, ordinance number 3619, Bellevue zoning ordinance relating to permitted and conditional uses in the MH zoning district, to repeal such section as heretofore existing, and to provide an effective date of the ordinance, and to provide for the publication of this ordinance in pamphlet form.
Thank you. The second reading and public hearing will be March 2nd, 2021 at 6 p.m. Item 14, public hearing on matters other than ordinances. We have none this evening. Item 15 is resolutions. 15A, resolution number 2021-05, approve and authorize mayor to sign the resolution and the preliminary engineering services agreement, BK 2102, with Olson for the 36th Street North 370 to Sheridan project, MAPPA 50615, control number 22276, in an amount not to exceed $11,700. Take a motion. Councilman Cook.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion we approve 15A.
I'll second that.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Welch. Any discussions? Seeing none, please vote.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
and Councilman Burns.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Item 16 is current business. 16A, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the amendment extending the 2019 cdbg subrecipient agreement with the Bellevue Junior Sports Association for the Participation Assistance Program in an amount not to exceed $2,570. Take a motion. Councilwoman Welch.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion that we approve item 16A.
Second.
Motion by Welch, seconded by Stinson. Any comments or questions? Please vote.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
and Councilwoman Welch.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Item 16B, approve and authorize the mayor to sign amendment extending the 2019 cdbg subrecipient agreement with the Housing Foundation for Sarpy County for the capacity building project in an amount not to exceed $10,000. Take a motion. Councilman Cook.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion we approve 16B. Second.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Stetson. Any comments, questions, or discussion? Seeing none, please vote.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
and Councilman Stinson.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Item 16C, recommendation to approve payment to Raycom to finish the station alerting project in an amount not to exceed $36,328.65. 2021 service agreement was $14,177.17. Final payment for 4 stations and primary, $17,392.15. Brackets and install at District 3 to move screens and $3,825. Added hardware to separate calls in sleeping quarters. Councilwoman Welch.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion that we approve item 16C as stated.
Second.
Motion by Welch, seconded by Burns, I believe. Any comments or questions, discussion? Seeing none, please vote.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
and Councilman Cook.
Yes.
All
Thank-
voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Item 16D, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the agreement with RJN Group, Inc. for the Whitted Creek Sanitary Basin Modeling Project in an amount not to exceed $34,750. Take a motion. Councilman Stinson.
Make a motion we approve 16D.
I'll second that.
Second.
Motion by Stinson, seconded by Welch. Any discussions, comments, questions? Okay, please vote.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
all voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Item 16E, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the renewal of the service agreement with Stryker ProCare Services for the LifePak AEDs in an amount not to exceed $5,940. Councilwoman Welch.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion to approve item 16E.
Second.
Motion by Welch. Who's the second? Sorry. Who wants to take it?
I'll second.
Is that Stinson?
Yeah.
Okay, motion by Welch, second by Stinson. Any comments, questions, discussion? Seeing none, please vote.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilman McCaw, Preister.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carries.
Thank you. 16F, recommendation to approve and authorize mayor to sign the phone system replacement proposal with Core Tech in an amount not to exceed $166,949 and to approve and authorize mayor to sign master services agreement. Councilwoman Welch.
Thank you, Mayor. I make a motion that we approve item 16F, please.
Second.
So motion by second, and is that Jerry? Or,
Yeah.
okay. Motion by Welch, second by McCaw. Any discussion, comments, or questions? Please vote.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
and Councilman Burns.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carries.
Thank you. 16G, recommendation to approve and authorize mayor to sign retail service agreement with AVI Systems, Inc. in an amount not to exceed $54,876.98. I'll take a motion, and if you second, please state your last name. We'll move quicker. Start with a motion. Councilman Cook.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion to approve 16G. I'll second it, McCaw.
Motion by Cook, seconded by McCaw. Any comments or questions? AE Systems, Information and Electronic Systems Integration, Inc. for a 3-year term beginning March 1, 2021 through February 28, 2024 in the following amounts. Year 1, $273,912.50. Year 2, $273,912.50. And year 3, $280,705.53. Take a motion. Councilwoman Welch.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion that we approve item 16H.
Second it, Stinson.
Motion by Welch, seconded by Stinson. Any comments or questions? Please vote.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carries.
Thank you. 16I, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the agreement with Nebraska Defense Research Corporation to contribute funds for a project that will provide jobs and other economic development to the city in an amount not to exceed $250,000. Councilman Cook.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion to approve 16I.
I'll second that. That would be Welch.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Welch. Any comments or questions? Discussion. Please vote.
Councilman McCaw,
Yes.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
and Councilman Cook.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thank you. Item 17, administration reports. Monthly reports are given at the first council meeting of every month. February report will be attached to March 2nd council packet, so nothing there this evening. Item 18, closed session, we have none, and that takes us to adjournment. Do I have a motion? Councilman Cook.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll make a motion we adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Cook, seconded by Stinson to adjourn. Discussion? Please vote.
Councilman Preister,
Yes.
Councilman Burns,
Yes.
Councilwoman Welch,
Yes.
Councilman Stinson,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
and Councilman McCaw.
Yes.
All voting yes, motion carried.
Thanks, everybody. Be safe.